You ever wonder if getting VA disability and all your other VA benefits can affect your life long term? Let's talk about it. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, check it out. I'm outside. It's beautiful out today in Oklahoma, so I thought I'd just come out here and shoot a quick video for us. So today we're going to talk about what the VA benefits really mean for your future. I've got some notes down here, so when I look down there, you know what I'm looking at. I just don't want to miss anything. So let's just talk about it in general up front, and then I'll start referring to my notes here in just a second. So when we talk about VA benefits, one of the first things that you want to do to start realizing a lot of these benefits is get in touch with your local VA office, right? Get in touch with your state VA office, your local VA office, your regional VA office, wherever you can. Two things you want to really work on right up front are getting service connected for something. Doesn't matter if it's 0%, 10%, 30, or 100%. Just get service connected because there's a lot of benefits that go along with that. So let's talk about the different kinds of benefits, right? And I'm just going to go over the high level benefits. There's some deeper ones, but I just want to make sure that you understand the big ones, right? Number one, health care. If you are between 0% and 20% disabled, you will get free health care for those service-connected disabilities. If you are 30% or higher, you will receive free health care. Now, free is kind of a misnomer in my book. You paid for this with years of your life, and now you're receiving a benefit for the rest of it. So I say free health care, but I'm going to cover that in a whole nother video. So first one is health care. At 30%, you get free health care. And that means free primary outpatient health care. Does not include prescriptions, does not include dental. At 50%, you get your outpatient coverage, your health coverage, and you get prescriptions paid for. So zero cost prescriptions. That in and of itself is worth so much money. And if any of you have had to pay for insurance lately, you understand how much money that's worth. So that's a big deal. When you hit 60% in some cases, if you're TDIU, but let's just jump to 100%. When you get to 100%, your health benefits go nuts. You get free health care, free prescriptions, free dental. You get, obviously all of these, you get travel allowances from 30% up, travel allowances to and from VA appointments if needed. And you get, you get the peace of mind of knowing that you're going to have this health care in your back pocket for the rest of your life. When it comes to Social Security and Medicare, how it works with the VA, I'm going to get into that in a different video. It's a little bit complicated. It's kind of dumb, but it is the way that it is right now, and we'll see if over the next 10, 15 years it actually changes. Second one is education. Not everybody signed up for the post 9/11 bill, or what it was in my case, which was the Montgomery GI Bill. I didn't sign up for it. Looking back, yeah, I really kind of wish that I would have, because it would have paid for my schooling outside of the military. Now, because I didn't sign up for it, I didn't really go back to school, and I didn't really realize after I had gotten out that there was this thing called VRE, right? Vocational rehabilitation or vocational retraining in education. Basically, it is VOTEC almost. Think of it as VOTEC. Think of it as trying to find a skill and a passion that you're good at, and then having the VA help you get trained to do all that stuff. It's really an incredible benefit. So if you're just getting out of the service, you don't know what the heck to do with your life because doing what you were doing in the service doesn't translate well, start talking to the VA. Get that first service connection. Go get you some VRE. Go get either your postal 9/11 bill or your VRE, and go get those things. Just think about the cost savings, right? I have a son and daughter who have gone through college. Each one of them went to a smaller college, smaller university, and just the parent part of those loans was 6 figures now for 2 of them. That's $100,000 I'll never see, right? It's $100,000 that I've invested into my kids, but I'll never see it because it's gone now. So then you think about education. At a very minimal school, you're going to pay $60,000 to $100,000 for a 4-year education. Take advantage of that if you can. VR&E, voc rehab, teaching you a skill, teaching you, a way to make money, getting you into those positions where you can, get those opportunities and get your life lined out. That's huge, right? And there's no price tag you can put on either of those, quite honestly, because they're going to help you forever. Next one is housing. The VA home loan guarantee it's an interesting little deal. You can get a VA loan. A VA loan means that it's guaranteed by the VA. It's going to have a different rate. If you are service connected at 10% or higher, you don't have to pay what's called a funding fee to get into the VA home loan program. I've used it this is my 3rd house that I've used it on, so I've used it 3 times. It has worked wonders for us. One of the greatest things about the VA home loan is that you can go in and do a 0 down for your home. And if you think about that, you buy a $200,000 home and somebody wants 10% of that, that's $20,000 you don't have to come up with, because the VA loan has a lot of leeway when it comes to that. All right, next one is insurance, SDLI. Service disabled, veterans insurance, SDV, or servicemen's insurance. All of us as veterans can get good deals on insurance. You just have to shop around for them. This can save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per year. Next one is burial. We don't talk about this enough, quite honestly, in the veteran community, but at some point, I'm going to die. At some point, all of us are going to pass away, right? So what I've done is inside my safe at home, I've got all my paperwork ready to go for my spouse or my children or grandchildren or whoever, right? So that when that time comes, whoever's in charge at that time, they can pull out that paperwork. They know what I'm entitled to. They have very minimal things that they have to fill out. I've already got it prepared for them. So if you have a preference, do you want to be in a national cemetery? Do you want to have a headstone? Do you want to have a marker? What kind of marker do you want to have? Blah, blah, blah. Get those things worked out, right? Get those things really, really worked out. Build those into your plan, your long-term plan. And don't think because you're 35, 40 years old, or even younger than all that, that nothing's going to happen to you. You just don't know. You just don't know. So why put your family through anything more or worse after they've lost you? Think about it. It's very important. Other benefits. Some of the other benefits are base access for service-connected veterans. Base access. That includes WMRs. So what that really does for you is it gets you into the exchanges, the PX, the commissaries, all of those things. That, if you think about it, if you did all your Christmas shopping at a commissary and didn't have to pay sales tax on any of that, if you live in a place that has sales tax for retail stuff, you just saved hundreds of dollars, right? Don't discount any of these. They're all very, very important. So I'm looking down at my notes now. So here's the big deal with the whole thing, is that VA benefits, what they really mean for your future is a sense of security on the financial level, on the healthcare level, and then on after what happens level, etc. I think that there's so much to that we need to keep that in mind as we go through our lives and really take advantage of all those benefits. Hey, I'm going to make more videos like this. Thank you for sticking around. I greatly appreciate it. This audience has grown quite a bit. If you don't mind, like, share, subscribe. Those are the big 3 for me right now. It helps get this word out to more and more veterans who are seeking this information and or those veterans have left behind. Thanks a lot. Take care.